Hello my dear students. So in the previous video we have seen the equation for cylinders. Okay. So how heat is conducted in the cylinder and how we can calculate the temperature profile, how we can calculate the heat generation. Okay. So my dear students, let us consider a numerical for this so that you will have a better understanding for this. So let us come to the board and understand it carefully. Now I am reading the question. Just understand it. Okay. Now, uniform heat generation with Qg is equal to uniform heat generation with Qg is equal to 5 into 10 to the power 7 watt per meter cube occurs inside a nuclear rod of 50 millimeter diameter. So the diameter of that nuclear rod is very small, but the amount of heat generated is very high. You can notice. Okay. Now, under steady state conditions, we have already given the steady state conditions. So the properties are not changing with respect to time. The heat transfer will be same throughout. The temperature distribution is of the T is equal to, okay, so he have given the temperature distribution to us. So this is equal to P is equal to 800 minus 4.167 R square. Okay, where T is in degree Celsius and R is in meter. The fuel properties are given as follows. So my dear students, he have given the fuel properties. He have given the conductivity which is equal to 30 watt per meter square Kelvin. Meter Kelvin, and density of that particular nuclear rod, that is 1100 kg per meter cube, and specific heat for that particular is given by 800 joule per kg Kelvin. So determine rate of heat transfer per unit length of the rod at R is equal to 25 millimeter. Okay, at the surface. So the radius is diameter is given to be 50 millimeter. So the radius will be what? How much? It will be, my dear students, it will be 25 millimeter only at the surface. Okay. So this can be for 2 marks. This type of question can be asked in GATE for 2 marks, my dear students. Now, sketch the temperature distribution profile. That can be of 2 marks GATE. Because he may be giving like 4 temperature profiles, different temperature profiles for the cylinder, and he may be asking for one option, which was like one is correct there and you have to take only. So this can be of 2 marks, or you can say that can be of 1 mark in GATE. Okay. Now, again find the average temperature in the rod. This is the most important case. Okay, average temperature. This is the new average temperature in the rod. Okay, they have not asked it till yet this kind of question. So this is new for you, and this is very much important for a GATE point of view. That can be asked for 2 marks. That can be asked for 1 marks, my dear students. So let us do this question. Now, let us understand that he is talking about a nuclear rod, okay, of 50 millimeter diameter. So let us say there is a nuclear rod of 50 millimeter diameter, okay, and some heat is generated inside that rod. So if, my dear students, heat will be generated, then it will go out from the curved surface area of that cylinder or cylindrical rod. So heat will be transferred to outside like this, my dear students. So there will be heat transfer like this. So you can see, and radially there will be heat transfer in all directions, or we can say along the radius R. So there will be heat transfer. Okay. So now he is asking about the heat transfer. So how we can calculate? We know all the assumptions we are discussing. So let us see. How can we calculate the heat transfer? That is rate of heat transfer. Rate of heat transfer per unit area. Per unit length, my dear students. Per unit length at radius R is equal to 25 millimeter. That is asking about 0. So this will become R is equal to 225 into 10 to the power minus 3. So this will become 0.025 meter. Okay. So the heat transfer is given by Fourier's law. So according to Fourier's law, what is the heat transfer, my dear students? So heat transfer is equal to minus K conductivity K kappa multiplied by area into 2 pi multiplied by area multiplied by dt by dr, because there is a radial heat transfer in the radial direction. Okay. Now can I have the dt by dr value? I know the area. I know the area because I know the diameter. So what will be the area for in this case? So area will be given by how much? 2 pi r l. Okay, the area will be given by 2 pi r l. And he is asking about per unit length. So length will become how much? So I will take that l to be 1. So let us calculate the value of dt by dr. So what is the temperature profile he have given? The temperature profile is he have given is T is equal to, so temperature profile he have given, let us see, he have given T is equal to 800 minus 4.167 r square, my dear students, okay. So can I have the value of dt by dr at r is equal to 0.025 meter? Yes. So differentiating this equation with respect to r, differentiating above equation with respect to r, my dear students. So if, when you will differentiate it, it will become T is equal to, or we can say dt by dr is equal to 800 is a constant term, this will become 0, minus 4.16 is a constant term, 4.167 is a constant term, and when you will differentiate to r square, this will become 2 into r, okay. And you have to calculate at r is equal to 0.025 meter. R is equal to 0.025 meter. So putting that value of r in this equation, what I will have? I will have dt by dr. So I will have dt by dr. So this will become dt by dr, my dear students, at r is equal to 0.025 will become equal to minus, that is coming to be in negative. So this will become 8 point. This will become something. Let us write it directly. This will become 4.167 into 2 into 0.025, and minus will be there. 0.025 and minus will be there. So my dear students, I will have that dt by dr now. So dt by dr will be equal to, again directly right here. Let us calculate it. So the value of dt by dr will be given by, my dear students. Let us see what will be the value of dt by dr. So this will be given by negative of 4.167 multiplied by 2 into 0.025. So the value will be equal to how much, my dear students? This will be equal to minus of 0.2083. So this will be equal to minus of 0.20835, or I can directly write here because it is not visible there. So this will become minus of 0.20835. Okay. So my dear students, can I have this heat transfer right now? So the heat transfer will become equal to minus K kappa. What is the conductivity given? It is 30. It is 30 watt per meter Kelvin multiplied by area. What is the area? 2 pi r l. So 2 pi r l is the area. So what is the value of r in this case? 0.025. So r is 0.025 meter multiplied by dt by dr. What is the value of dt by dr? That is negative of 0.20835. Okay. Now this value will become equal to, let us see, this will become equal to 2 into pi into 30 into 0.025. So this is coming to be plus of, so minus will become plus, my dear students. So this will become 0.9818 watt per unit length he is asking. So I am taking what? 2 pi r l. I have taken l already one here. I have not considered L here. Okay. I have taken L already 1. So this is the heat transfer per unit length. My dear students. So this will be the heat transfer. So now let us move on to the next topic, next question, which is sketch the temperature profile distribution. So if we have given the Q generation, So let us see what will be the temperature distribution profile. Okay, what will be the temperature distribution profile? For that we have to calculate temperature at all points, like at the inside, at outside, and we know the temperature profile is what? Logarithmic inside the cylinder. Okay, my dear students, let us calculate it. Okay, let us calculate it. So we know the heat transfer, that is 0.9818 watt per unit length, in this case. So let us see. So now if I will calculate the temperature at the center of that rod, then I have, because if there is uniform heat generation, so the maximum temperature will be at the center. So that is your T center. There will be what? Maximum heat generation. That will be maximum temperature here. So T will be maximum at the center. So for maximum temperature, can I have the value of that temperature, maximum temperature? So using maximum minimum concept of mathematics, what I will have, let us differentiate this equation. T is equal to 800 minus 4.167 R square. So we have T is equal to 800 minus 4.167 R square. So differentiating with respect to R, I will have what? This will become how much? So we can directly take, because that we don't need to differentiate this, because at center R equal to 0, the temperature T will be equal to how much? This will be 800 degree Celsius, my dear students. So can I have the temperature at the surface? Temperature at the surface, that is at R is equal to 0.025 meter. Yes, let us calculate. So temperature at R is equal to 0.025 meter will be given by, R is equal to 0.025 meter will be given by how much? Let us see. This will be equal to 800 minus 4.167 into R square, that is 0.25 meter. So the length of this, radius of this nuclear rod is very less. So let us see, temperature must be approximately similar. So this will become 800 minus 4.167 into R square, that is 0.025 square. So this is coming to be 79. Okay, let us, you can see that T is equal to 799.99 degree Celsius. So temperature is coming to be approximately similar, my dear students. Okay, now let us move on to the next, which is your find the average temperature in the rod. So we know the temperature right now. So temperature distribution will be, there is no variation, but we can see this is like something like hyperbolic kind of thing, or we can say it is not logarithmic, it is some kind of parabolic. Okay, that is some kind of parabolic. So what will be the temperature distribution? Let us see in this case. So if maximum temperature is here, let us say 800 degrees Celsius, and if I will zoom this value, I am zooming what? 0.01. Let us say 0.01. So this will be something like this. Or there is a little change. This will be something like this. Okay, so the temperature will be 799.99 degrees Celsius here. 799.99 degrees Celsius here. So it will be something like this. Okay, the curve will be like this for temperature profile. So this is the temperature profile, my dear students. This is your temperature profile. Now let us move on to the next, which is find the average area in the rod. So now we have to calculate the average area in the rod. So what will be the average area in the rod? Let us see. So let us see the average area, my dear students. So average area in the rod will be, sorry, not area, that is your temperature in the rod, average temperature in the rod. So let us calculate the average temperature in the rod. So we know for the cylinder, T average is given by 2 by R square, integration of 0 to T, and this will be T dot R into dr. So the average temperature is given by this equation inside the cylinder, inside the cylinder. So the average temperature we know, a temperature profile we know. So integrating with respect to this, I will have the average temperature inside the slab, where this can be your 0 to T, because at center what will be the temperature? At the center the temperature will be how much? It will be 0, or we can so we are not having the differentiation, we can have that is R, because we are differentiating with respect to R. So it must be R. So from 0 to R, a temperature variation is there. I know that is little bit. Okay, experimentally it is very little bit, but if you will see in softwares and all this, you will analyze that there will be some kind of temperature profile. Okay, so putting the value of T in this equation, what I will have, let us see, my dear students. So T average can be calculated as 2 by R square, that is your outside radius, the whole radius, into 0 to R, 0 to capital R, that is outside surface radius, into T is equal to how much? 800 minus 4.167 R square, into T we know now, R into dr, R into dr, R dot dr, this will become T average is equal to 2 by R square, that is constant, 0 to R, 0 to R, and if I will multiply that R inside that bracket, this will become 800 R, minus this will become 4.167 R cube, okay, and dr. So integrating with respect to R, what I will have, let us see, 2 by R square, this will become 800 R square by 2, okay, and this will become minus 4.167 R to the power 4 by 4, and there will be something like this, 0 to R, okay, where R is equal to how much? 0.025. So putting the value of R is equal to this, what I will have, let us see. So this will be 2 by R square, 2 by R square, let us do this like this only. This will be 800 capital R square by 2 minus 4.167 capital R to the power 4 by 4. So my dear students, when I will put that negative, that 0, R is equal to 0, where this term will be 0, so the remaining term, this will be 0. So I can cancel this R square and R square. So the remaining part will become equal to, let us see. So the remaining part will be equal to T average is equal to 2 by, that will be 2 only, 2 by 1 into 800 by 2, this will become 400, 800 by 2 will become 400, okay, and this will become equal to minus of 4.167 by 4 into R square, which is 0.025 square. So this will be the term, let us see how much it will be. So 4.167 divided by 4 into 0.025 square, and 400 minus this will be 399 something, 399.99 into 2. So this will become, again the average temperature will be equal to 799.99, my dear students, degree Celsius. Okay, so this will be the average temperature inside the particular nuclear rod. Okay, I hope you have understood this question.